Liverpool's success this season has been down to Slot's use of traditional positional system, contrary to some fluid chaotic systems that we see in the modern football. Slot has a pretty simple yet effective system with defined roles for every player. Liverpool primary build-up using a 4-2 shape with two pivots in the middle. In the sequence, the ball set center midfielder is marked, thus is played wide to fullback. The right back plays to winger and we can see space in the midfield. The half space is free because the opposition midfield protector is pinned deep by the movement of Liverpool attacking midfielder. Thus right back invades to the free space and gets picked. Within their solid positional structure, they are making minor tweaks such as the temporary invasion of the fullback to exploit momentary advantages, which is attacking the space in the sequence. Right back has the ball with huge space in front of him, as the space in front of the backline is unguarded due to central midfielder dragged wide. Opposition commits, leaving far side free with two players. Again, the positional structure ensured there is enough width to progress play in the sequence. The width can be used to attack around the backline. There is clear positional duties and players are attacking the box oblique to their responsibilities. This isn't just trying out the luck. Rather, they are maximizing their goal scoring probabilities by pushing enough players to attack the entries into opposition box. Now let's see how they make use of a classic 3-man midfield structure to keep possession. We have one midfielder deep while the other two is bit high, trying to pin opposition midfield line. The deep midfielder is free as Liverpool is in a 3v2 overload and thus initial press is bypassed using him. Now a 3-1 structure emerges thanks to the positional discipline from the right back to stay connected to the centre backs. Now even if opposition decides to press, the 3-1 structure can bypass it as center midfielder will be free to switch sides and keep possession. The press is bypassed and there is a whole flank free for Liverpool to attack. The half spaces can be attacked and is done using classic triangular positioning using winger, midfielder and fullback. These conventional positions helps keep possession and now opposition is dragged to the ball side, leaving far side free. Ball is played to the free player and then box is attacked. There isn't any complex plays. It's an obvious old school pattern, but it's still efficient to create chances by putting balls into the box equipped by enough players to at least have a shot on goal. When in opposition box, they have a solid 4-1 base to circulate the ball and defend in case of a turnover. If the ball is wide, they simply equip the box while keeping a player close to ball carrier for any opportunity of combination plays. As there are players in the box, opposition will feel threatened and will defend the box by pushing more men. This leaves space open in front of the box and Liverpool can easily move the ball in these dangerous areas. Look at the shape of the opposition midfield as they were drawn to the box seconds earlier. This means Liverpool have a free player in the half spaces and a winger who can put in crosses to a well-equipped box. The build-up is very basic at times as they could simply use the width offered by the fullback to progress down the flanks. Higher up, the 3-1 attacking structure is well positioned to further progress the attack. In a matter of 2 or 3 passes, they are attacking the final third without compromising their attacking structure. Now we have a bit more complex build-up within their positional structure. Right back make a disguised diagonal pass to the dropping attacking midfielder. One of the center midfielder is making a run wide, while the other one is in his position in the center. Attacking midfielder is followed by a center back, and the center midfielder is going to the space left by the center back. Another diagonal pass to right winger. As we saw in the first clip, it made it easier for the winger to play yet another diagonal first touch pass to the space left by the center back, which is equipped by the center midfielder now. Backline is attacked with space out wide. The attack continued with Liverpool entering box with their key attackers in their positions. Another build-up situation with a 4-2 structure, and opposition is going for a man-to-man approach. So Liverpool plays it back to keeper. The left centre back is wide and this has stretched the first line of press. The space then opens for a midfielder to drop and then press is bypassed using the width. A very simple yet effective build-up using the positional structure. Now the defensive block is stretched with the position of attacking midfielder between the lines. Liverpool has excellent progressive options to continue the attack. Look at the positioning. They are still intact without any complex positional rotations. The width is used to encroach the box from around the block. Higher up the pitch, Liverpool strictly follows positional ideas of equipping 5 different lanes with their key attacking players. In addition to the 4 attacking players, additional threat is added to the box by runs from the midfield and this overloads the opposition defenders. Here the midfielder pinned the fullback, giving space and time for winger. Now we have a well-positioned attacking structure with extra players on the edge of the box. All these are very predictable, but still this ensures that they can create decent attacking opportunities for their front line to drive. This is a perfect example of their positional play, where they equip all vertical lanes in the final third. The striker is already in the box, and the dynamics is added by the run of attacking midfielder on the ball side. On the far side, we can also see another box entry attempt from the midfield. The intention is to attack every possible gap in the opposition defensive block. Then the individual potential is maximum utilized, as we see here. Salah threading a penetrative ball through a narrow gap to attack a midfielder. The intention behind the positions is justified in the following sequence where they score. Here the ball is won after a turnover by the opposition. Liverpool has the structure intact for a quick transition to attack. The midfield base of 2 coupled with a forward line of 4. To disrupt the compact opposition block, then comes the midfield runs. It's total chaos for the opposition, and now the individuals should make use of the situation. Here winger feeds the target players, and the positional discipline from the left winger to be on the far post resulted in the goal. This structure makes them deadly in transitions, as the presence of a solid midfield base can quickly initiate counterattacks. Having a technically sound midfielder in the base of their highly positional forward line of 3 is enough to catch any defense off guard. Then comes the runs from deeper areas, such as the one we see here from the right back. The fullback becomes the free man to attack the space, and ultimately the positional structure ahead of him ensured that he have that final passing option to the furthest attacker who can score.